Hi, YouTube people. I am doing what I think this is going to be my second to the last seed haul of what I got in. I mean, I'll get more seeds in, I'm sure, from, here and there from wish lists or what have you. But this is one of my bigger tomato orders, and I've been waiting for this to arrive since I ordered it at the end of January. And when Bob come packing it in today, I was like, woohoo! First off, before I get into that seed order, I'm going to share what else I've gotten in. I got some Big Zac Red. And the cool thing about Big Zac Red is I got this letter with it. Was not expecting this. Basically it says, "Hi Lori, we did a trade back in October. One of the varieties that I gave, or rather traded with you, will not germinate. Big Zac. I am sending a replacement that I purchased from our friend. These seeds are vendor seeds. I'm sorry I sent dud seeds. Have a blessed day, Sharon." I have to say, you know what? Nobody has ever done that. And this speaks volumes about this person. That's absolutely incredible. And my hat's off to her. If there's a list of the world's best seed traders, she needs to be number one on it. That was just way cool. Thank you, Sharon. You did not have to do that. I wouldn't have given it a second thought. And your ace is in my book. Got in some polar bear zinnia. I believe those are a white zinnia. I love zinnias. They're very easy to grow. And they draw in the bees. So I'm going to put some zinnias out around in my tomatoes and around the other stuff. I'm, going to tuck a seed here and there into the beds. It's not going to hurt anything. There might take up a little bit of room, but that's okay because we can use the pollinators. I got this, Azure Giant. I couldn't figure out. It's like, is that a bee? No, it's not. It's Azure Giant, tomato variety. Got white yarrow. Those will go down into the rock pit. Girl, weird thing. This is a tomato. A lady named after her dog. Her dog's name is Girl. And this was her dog absolutely loved these tomatoes. Her dog discovered the tomato, and I just think that's the coolest story ever. And then we got Butterworth potato leaf. Got a zinnia mix. And this, look at all this columbine. Holy moly. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you. This is a pepper variety. I don't know, is that Aji or Aji? A Yuyo? A Yuyo? And we got another pepper variety. Azvarsky, a tomato called Brianna. Got Glory of Moldova. And this is Urbanite. I don't know, is that K-U-U-K or K-A-U-K? I don't know, however you would say that. I'll have to look. Dagma's Perfection. And for one of my favorite people to trade with, Luann, Japanese Black Trifle. Holy moly, look at that. That is incredible. I'm going to have, I have Black Trifle seeds for days. Thank you, Luann. I appreciate that. Got Giant Syrian. One of these tomatoes is going to grow me a 2-pound tomato in a 5-gallon grow bag. That's my goal. I'm not sure how to say this. Serencita, I don't know, New Mexican heirloom, I guess. I don't know. I need to find out more about that. This is a Bangalore Whippet's Tail, cool looking pepper. Himo Togarashi. Let's see. A lot of lutein serrano. Aji de Colorado Alpino pepper from the Experimental Farm Network. What's really cool about this is if you read down here on the bottom, productive, flavorful, spicy hot pepper, originally from South America, bred for the cooler soils and shorter seasons of the Rocky Mountains. Well, I'm not the Rocky Mountains, but however, I am the Cascade Mountains. Excuse me. We just ate some dinner. It's coming back to haunt me. And so I'm in the Cascade Mountains, and so I do have that cooler soil, shorter season whole thing going on. So I appreciate those. And this is another one, bred for short seasons and cooler soils. Perfect sweet Italian swarm pepper. I can't wait to try those. That's going to be amazing. And I do apologize for my voice. I had to actually stop taking my sinus spray because I was dealing with some pretty bad bloody noses, and it was because of the sinus spray. So I've got a lot of sinus problems going on, and it really sucks to be me. Anyhow, I traded a lady. I had buku extra packs, those free packs from Baker Creek, whenever you make an order of $10 or more. And what I do is I usually just order $10 and send it in. And I'm thinking, okay, that's going to be good. And then I get to thinking about it. It's like, no, I want some more stuff. So I get all these free seeds. And like I've got 7 packs of Merlot lettuce, but that's okay. But anyway, I had spoon tomatoes. And this lady, she's like, hey, I'll trade you for this. And I'm like, hey, yeah, I'll do that. Because I have a full pack of this, a brand new pack. But the thing is Bob and I really love spinach. And the birds can eat that too. So 2 packs, hey, yeah, I can do that. No problem. And then I have chameo chili. We've got Kazula 174. I think I got Kazula 179. So I got to look up what the 174 looks like. Cobanero, I guess. And Carlo Paprika. And I think that is all of the wish lists and trades and so forth. I do think that is all of those. That's just incredible. I mean, Luann, that is so generous. I cannot even thank you enough. Now, we're getting into what I ordered from Alexei in the Ukraine, and not in the Ukraine, it's in Ukraine. I had to actually, he's got several seeds where there's no English translation on them. And so I had to go back through and figure out what was what. So I basically just got a crash course in the Ukrainian alphabet, and I am proud of myself by saying that I was able to get these translated. I pulled up how the Ukrainian alphabet goes, and after that, see, like for this one, this is actually Lorraine Beauty. So I had to see how the characters in the letters in the Ukrainian alphabet went, and then I had to find the corresponding one, and so I was able to do that. I had quite a few that I needed to do that on. Lorraine Beauty, that is a really pretty looking one. Got Slivka German. That is a beautiful looking tomato as well. And this was the first one. I actually just didn't think to pull open the translator and then go through, find the listing that looked like that. But instead I went through and I started like, okay, this letter is I, this letter is R. So IP in Ukrainian is actually IR. And by the time it didn't spell out much of anything, but I knew enough because it said Ireland, and then it said liquor, Liker, and so I knew, oh, okay, so this is Irish liqueur, and I remembered ordering it. So anyways, that was the only one I did that on, and the rest I actually just went through and did a copy paste into the translator. It's like, what does this say? Got this Deweese streak. This one is a beautiful bicolor. Oh God, I can't wait to grow that. Just absolutely stunning. Just as pretty in the picture as Buracker's favorite was. And this is Kaisil Mountain. I'm gonna ask Alexi because I'm kind of curious about this place, if that is a Ukrainian place or not. Kaisil Mountain. I'll Google it first and see if I can find any information. And if I can't, I'll ask him if that is a Ukrainian variety. Then we have Bella Rosina. And I believe the translation for that is beautiful rose or rose beauty. And then, let's see here. Big bicolor honey giant. And the thing with this is how he does his, and it's also on his website. These go 350 to 550 grams. So it gets to be a decent sized tomato. This one goes, this is a pawpaw yellow. These go 360 to 1168 grams, which puts these well over the 1 pound. I think that puts these in the 2 pound, somewhere around there. So we'll see. And then this one is the one I'm really hoping, because I went through his site and we're talking, Alexi has like 1600 varieties, and I spent hours combing through his site, plugging things into the Ukrainian to English translator. And for my big tomato this year, this is the variety that I wound up choosing. And I wound up choosing Clara because everybody else is like, oh, Mega Marv and Brutus. And I do have those, and they are on my list. But this is the one that I chose. And these go 400 to 1.5 kilograms. A kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So we're talking these can go over 3 pounds. So I'm hoping this will give me my 2+ pound tomato in a 5-gallon grow bag. This translates, this is mother-in-law's tongue. It's a odd-shaped tomato. It's really cool looking. Honeycomb, big, beautiful bicolor. Let's see here. Oh, I did order one pepper variety from Alexi, and I got purple smudge gold peppers. They're a bell-type pepper. Absolutely stunning looking. And I hope I can get them to grow. Got cherry teardrop. I think these are a multiflora. Just a red. They looked really nice. I liked them. I wanted to get some more smaller varieties of tomatoes because last year a bunch of people asked me if I had cherry tomatoes, and I only had just a few, and I wound up selling every one that I had, and I had one Amy Sugar Gem left over, and that was it. And this year I've already got a $40 pre-order on tomatoes. It's kind of crazy. We got green Mustang, green when ripe. And we got Schwartz Sarah. I believe that is a black variety. This variety translates to the fire. Let's see. Midnight in Moscow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dark tomato. Gazante. This is a roughly red variety. Baker Creek has it this year, but I'd rather get it from Alexi because I think Baker Creek wanted $3 or $4 for their seeds, and I paid €1 for the seeds from Alexi. This is not Hika. That's not how you pronounce it. H is N in Ukrainian. This is pronounced either Nika or Nika. I did not know that. Learning a new alphabet in a language, I kind of really like it. I enjoy doing those types of things. Milch Pearl. This is German. Translates into milk pearl. This is a white variety. Kiwanis. This is a green one, right? Bethlehem Fire. Stunning bicolor. If you haven't figured it out by now, I think I've mentioned it a timer 50. The big yellow, well, they don't even have to be big. Pardon me, but the yellow and red bicolors are my favorite tomatoes. I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. Everybody has their favorites. Those are what mine are. And we do have a specialty group in Heirloom. Well, it's not even in Heirloom Tomato Addicts Anonymous. We now have Bicolor Heirloom Tomato Addicts Anonymous. We have Jarson and Kazula Heirloom Tomato Addicts Anonymous. And our newest group is Appalachian Heirloom Tomato Addicts Anonymous. So you might want to check those out, join up, what have you. We have Jerry's German Giant, another bicolor beauty. This is Palmyra. It's kind of a paste plum Roma style. This, I don't know what it looks like. I believe it's a red variety, and this is another one of the... I bought this because of the name, Reckless Driver Vils. I just thought that was way interesting. Old Carolina, another beauty bicolor. Bronze. I believe this is also called Bronza. Kind of a plum shaped, real pretty. And last but never least, Pineapple Zebra. Because, you know, I like the pineapple varieties of tomatoes. I think they're really pretty. And it's a zebra. And I need to get that little sucker off of my curtain. All of a sudden now we're getting a bunch of these in here. And they're nasty. They're those Asian stink bugs. And I have to squish them and make sure that they don't get their nasty yuck guts on my hand. And then I have to have Bob run them out to the garbage because if you crush them, they like pee or whatever, and it draws even more of them in. They're just nasty. Last year we had them so bad in here. We didn't have them that bad this winter. I mean, last winter I went to like, you know how you do with redo your sock and underwear drawer and stuff. Pulled out the socks out of my sock drawer, and oh my god, I must have squished like 5 or 6 of them in my drawer. They don't like eat holes in the material or whatever, but I don't want them hanging around. They're gross. Anyway, so this weekend, starting tomorrow, we're going to go up into the 70s. I'm going to be starting my tomatoes and stuff. I'm doing it a full 2 weeks early this year because I had some varieties last year that really would have benefited from an extra 2 weeks growth. And so I'm going to do, and then my peppers, I started those all at the same time as the tomatoes and stuff. So everybody's going to get an extra 2 weeks this year. And I'm going to do the same thing with my with the squash and pumpkins and stuff. They're all going to get an extra 2 weeks. I am still waiting on my last large order for this year, and that's coming in from Ukraine as well. I did a big order from Nikotovka. No tomatoes or anything in that. Just I went through, stocked up on like their 97-cent seeds. And what else did I get? I think I got some flowers. I know I got some flowers. More cucumbers. I've got a lot of cucumbers, but you know, we're gonna put a lot more compost and stuff down there in those beds, and because the birds would have really benefited from a lot more. And then I was also this. Oh! I didn't even realize. Oh, I have to translate this. I don't know what this one is. It fell down. That's crazy. So I don't know what this one is. Well, guys, we got a minute. Let's find out what this one is. Let's scoot my laptop over here. There comes Bob. That makes me mad. I thought I'd gotten them all. So now I got to figure out what this tomato is. And then let's see, yesterday, yeah, it was. Was it yesterday that guy picked up eggs? I had a new egg customer. He picked up 5 dozen eggs. He messaged me this morning, says, next Wednesday I'd like to pick up 5 dozen more. I was like, sure, I got them. Oh, yeah. We're getting this every day. And then some. Oh, 13 eggs today. And our turkey has started laying. And our guineas laid. I got a dozen guinea eggs out there. No, I have not tried a guinea egg. I don't. I don't know. I'm weird about that kind of stuff.
If I make it for you, you'd never know it.
Well, I probably would know it because they're small. Hang on though. So we gotta translate this. Let's see here. I think. Because this one fell down here on the seat and I didn't know. It didn't get translated. Okay. Now I actually don't even need this. I need to find. Oh, I know what I'm doing here. I need to find Alexi's site. Okay, so this is how I have to do that. So I have to copy, then I have to go out here to my main Facebook, put his name in there. I can't type it in there because it has different characters than what we have in the English language, so I can't type it in, but there he is right there. And go down here and click on his site, which is right here. And I always try to translate it. And then you click right there and it takes you to his site. And then I have to go over here and I have to Google the Ukrainian alphabet. And then I need my Ukrainian to English translation. There is the Ukrainian alphabet right here. And some of the letters are the same. They absolutely are the same. The backwards looking 3 is actually a Z. So, which helps to narrow it down, because if I go to his, well, see, but here's the thing too, is their letters are a lot different, and this is how their letters go. So I'm looking for the backwards Z, and that's going to be right after the weird, the I say it's a weird looking K, like, but whatever. But anyways, let's go looking for this tomato. So I have to go all the way down. See, he's got a lot of these that are in English and they are translated. It's just that the descriptions are not, which is fine. That's what that English or Ukrainian to English translator is for. However, I need to get down here to the Z's. That Virginia surprise is really pretty. I can tell you that this right here, if you see this, it looks like C, weird, like it's kind of odd looking, but that means USA. Okay, here we go. So now we're into, if you get down to in his list to number 1111, right here, that starts where you will need to translate, and this is where I spent hours translating to figure out what these were. So now we need to go down to where the letter looks like a backwards 3, which is actually a Z. There we go, right there. I just passed it. A Z in Ukrainian. So ZY. Okay, hang on here. Okay. See, there's that odd K looking character. So we're looking here. And I just scroll down until I see. It looks like I'm looking for a word that looks almost like EYE, but it's a 3Y and it's like a backwards small a. But my mind's going to see it as I. It's kind of funny. And I am not seeing it. Oh, there it is right there. It is this one right. Oops. Come back. It is that one right there. That is what we're looking for right there. And now we will just simply copy, paste it. And that is a dragon's tooth. So, there you have it. That is what that variety is. That is a dragon's tooth. So then I just need to get a label, write it on there, put it on there, and I know what's what now. It was that easy. And I just need to find all that crap that I need. I cannot find the labels. Where did the labels go? See, I gotta put that on there while it's fresh in mind. Because there was a label. I do not want to forget what that is and then have to go look again. So that is what I spent. There were probably 10 or so, see, dragon's tooth, 10 or so varieties like that, which is fine. I mean, Alexei lives in Ukraine. I would never expect him to have his stuff in English for me. That's pretty presumptuous on my part. So it's up to me to educate myself and figure out what these names are, and I did that. So I figure that is a pretty good accomplishment for the afternoon. I got a crash course in the Ukrainian alphabet and the Ukrainian language, and it's actually pretty fascinating. So anyway, so when that order from Nikitovka comes in, I will do my last seed haul video to share with you guys. Other than that, I'll try to do some video tomorrow of getting my seeds done. So make sure to like, subscribe, and until then, peace.